Hi, my name's Chris. I'm a French teacher for adults, and we're going to talk about polyglots for a second. And the main question is, are the polyglots fibbing? We see these polyglots who put out booklets, and it used to be CDs or cassette tapes, booklets or methods. Learn Spanish with so-and-so, then they go on to teach German, French, and all sorts of languages, and before you know it they teach 6 different languages. The same person has the ability to teach 6 different languages. I say, why not? As a professional I would say, yeah, why not? Good, why not? But the thing I don't understand is they wouldn't have much depth in either language they teach, apart from their native language. Because drawing from my own life experience, I studied under PhD holders in English, so they weren't native speakers of English. I studied English literature and linguistics, so they weren't native speakers, and decades into their career, these university professors, they could offer an informed commentary on different uses of English according to style, time period and register. They could do that if you showed them 2 sources of writing, even audio snippets to a degree, but they could only do it in 1 foreign language. So they had 1 native language, they could do it for 1 foreign language, English, not 2, not 3, 1. And from what I saw, they couldn't even do it perfectly. It had its limitations. So that's the sort of measuring stick I'm going by, my own life experience. I've seen the highest level by going to university, as many people have, and I've also seen these professors' limitations. Now, I'm not putting aside the possibility that the YouTube polyglots are more clever than PhD holders who dedicated their lives to studying 1 foreign language, went to conferences, published papers, published books, and do essentially nothing else than study and talk about English, whether it's linguistics or literature. So I'm not putting aside the possibility that the YouTube polyglots are more clever than them, but I do have reasonable doubts that this is the case. And I already feel like a party pooper, but it doesn't matter, because the second thing I don't understand is, I know from teaching English and French, I teach both, French and English, that you don't teach 1 language as you teach the other. And also, it depends on who you teach it to, because each language is specific to its own internal logic, and each language has their own priorities. So you don't teach 1 language like you teach another, and it also depends who you teach it to. And this is my biggest point of worry when it comes to polyglots. What this means is that we don't teach Italian the same way as we teach English, simply because there are different priorities within that language, within Italian and within English. And you don't teach Italian to a Vietnamese person the same way as you would teach it to an English person. Or you can, in theory you can, but it remains very, very, very basic. It's ras des pâquerettes, as we say in French. Ras des pâquerettes, ça vole pas haut. Of course you can, but it's very, very 1 type of teaching for every language and for every type of student. It would be so basic, it wouldn't work, in my opinion. So this pretty much sums up my doubts as to their exact competence, that the polyglots. They might be good learners, but does it make them good teachers necessarily? What exactly can they do in all these languages they claim to know, or that they genuinely know? What exactly can they do? At which level of expertise can they do it? My name's Chris, and I would gladly count you among the subscribers of this channel if you care to hear many more of these opinions. See you soon in the class. Thanks.